Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, whatever time of the day that you're watching. Hey, I just started the stream. We got one person in the room. Hello to you. And we're just starting things up here again. Whoa. Let me get rid of that double audio. Get things rocking and rolling here. Okay, so I just wanted to start a little bit of a stream here and get things going, just to kind of let everyone know what's happening with Tommy Temper. This is the Tommy Temper Show. We'll just cube in here one of our streams that we have going here right now. And we've got Ripta33 Gaming in here right now. We have permission from Ripta33 to restream him. So we've got him up here on the board today. Thanks for joining us today, all of the people that are in the room. Just to kind of give you an update. The reason that I started this stream is to give you an update as to what's happening with Tommy Temper. And I've been in a few of the rooms today, a few of the channels, just to, kind of pop in and say hello. And I know some of you have seen me in some of the rooms there. And, it's like, because when you're doing one of these restreams with a lot of people, one of the things that you don't have a chance to do is to go into other people's chat rooms and sit in there and watch a chat and partake in the chat. So because I wasn't streaming today, it kind of gave me a bit of an opportunity to go in and see what people are up to and say hi and things like that. And people were really receptive in the rooms, and everyone said hi to me, and I felt really welcome. And people were kind of wondering what was going on. How come we're not streaming? How come we're not restreaming? Where am I? What's going on? And there's a lot of questions out there that people want answered. So that's kind of the reason that I'm doing this stream here today. So we'll just wait for a few more minutes here for more people to come into the room, and then we'll see what's happening. But otherwise, we'll kind of chill back here. I don't have permission to stream a lot of people. I did not get written permission from Ripta33. However, he verbally went on the air there today and said, yeah, you can restream me. And we'll get that in writing from him at a later point. But right now, Ripta has arrived at their hotel room. And they're just chilling in the room there right now. So that's why we've got this one. Check email and RE to help with emails for streamers. Copy that. Yeah. I don't know if you got my email. I got a couple of people's emails already because they had them listed on their sites. But it would be really good if somebody has a complete list of the streamers in their emails. And then if I could get that, then I'll just email everyone all at once and get those permissions, and then we'll be golden. So we're kind of waiting for that. Oh, what do we got here? What are we eating today? Hang on a second here. Looks like we're eating canned beans or chili or something like that. Something in cans there. So that's cool. Get these volumes adjusted for everything here. Don't want things too loud. Woo! But it's kind of nice to be back in here again. We are in here. We're having fun. I have my little thing set up outside so we can show you what things look like out there. Slight bit of wind out there. Nice blue skies. A few puffy clouds out there. I've got the bird feeder, but there's no seed in the bird feeder, so there's no birds around there. I did put out a little bird bath out there. You can't see it. Well, maybe move it a little bit. I wanted to get the wind vane thing there in the picture at the top, so you can't see the thing at the bottom. But we'll work on that, and we'll work on more streamers. Get some emails. So this is basically what's happening. Just to kind of give you the blow up here. The blow up. this, in my mind, and other restreamers like Fry and anybody else out there, they need to speak for themselves because I can't speak for them. But my own point of view is that I kind of took a little bit of time off because I had some things to look after, and it had to deal with that I have a little trailer and I had it out at a lake, and the guy who was renting the plot out there made a bunch of changes and a bunch of digging and whatever, and it looked like a giant construction site, so I had to move my stuff out of there. So that's one of the reasons that I stopped restreaming there for a little bit, is because I had some personal business to take care of. So I had to move all my stuff out of there, and now I'm sort of in the process of finding another place to relocate. And I did find a place, and I'm going to be going out there at 5 o'clock today to do that. So one of the things that I do in the summertime is I go out to a lake and kind of hang out there. And when I do that, I won't be able to restream out there because I don't have all my equipment. It takes a pretty hefty PC and internet connection and everything else. Like I've got fiber in here to do this stuff. So basically, um, because I had to take a little time off, I was not restreaming. Then I came back to start restreaming again, and then all of a sudden I noticed that the streamers that are running Nightbot, by the way, I've got Nightbot here, but I haven't figured how to make it work, right? So I loaded it, I prompted it up, whatever. So now I just have to figure out how to make it work with my channel here. Leonard Taylor, Tommy, we miss you. Yeah, I know, I miss all you guys too. I miss you. And I've been kind of coming in and out of channels and looking at what people are doing, whatever. And I'm not a typer. I'm not a texter. I'm not a type text keyboard warrior. So when I go into a room, I tend not to get on the keyboard and chat or whatever, but just to go in and take a quick look and see what's happening. So I've kind of been doing that. But today I got in on the keyboard, did a little bit of keyboard warrioring there in different groups, and it seems like the problem that the streamers are having is that there's a few rogue restreamers out there, and I don't know if these are the people, but they may very well be guys like, for example, there's Behind the Mirror would be one, another guy would be Doe, and there might be a few other people that are basically doing shows that are not complementary to the convoy or the people in the convoy, shall we say, just to make it sweet. So the people in the convoy are saying, hey, look, we don't want certain people restreaming us. So they're saying that our streams are copyright, and if you restream without our permission, then we could potentially give you a strike. And somebody said already that one of the guys that I mentioned there has received a copyright strike for restreaming somebody. So it is working. What they're doing is actually working because it is affecting the people that are restreaming without permission and are causing grief, causing trouble, and are doing nothing more than just trying to degrade everyone. And those are the bad apples in my mind. So I think that's what they're getting at when put up the disclaimers that say they don't want them to be restreamed unless you have written permission. So the problem that I'm in here right now is that I don't have written permission from anybody, from anyone. I did go into Ripta33's chat there today, and we were talking about the getting permission, and he got on the mic and he said, "Hey Tommy, you've got permission verbally, but again, we would like to get something in writing." So what I'm doing is I'm trying to harvest, and I use the term harvest liberally, but I'm trying to obtain or get a list of the streamers out there so that I can send an email to each one of them to ask permission to do a restream. So then once I have that, then I can add more people to the stream here. And I know that there are a lot of people that are just going to say, yeah, okay, good. Because I know that it's not the restreamers like myself that they're really worried about, but it's those people that are just into it to, discredit, or what have you, the whole thing. Troublemakers, yeah, exactly there, Jim. So yeah, it's kind of like that kind of a thing. Jim says, "Hey buddy, missed you." Yeah, I missed every one of you there too. It's like, you don't think of it, but you kind of end up being a family. And like, unfortunately, I see your names, and it's like a name, a logo, and everything that you've said over the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. And it kind of ends up being a family. Even though I can't put a face to your name, I can put all of the words that you've typed in to your name, but not a face, unless I go to your channel and you have an actual channel and videos and stuff like that. Then I can put a face to your name. But yeah, yeah. Give my email absolutely to the streamers. That would be a good way to do it. And if they email me back, that would be good. Did you get my email? Um, Let me see. Do, 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 do. I'll give you my email. I'll type it in here again, so stand by. Okay, this should do it. Yeah, because like I don't want to post my email on the site here or whatever. I don't want a bunch of spam email or whatever, which I know I'll get it from that. But that's my email right there, and I don't want to post it or put it on my YouTube channel or whatever. I just want to have it. If you can send it over to the streamers, that'd be great. And then everybody that emails me back, then I can do a stream on them. So that's basically what's happening. It's kind of it's kind of an interesting situation that we're in here because I'm kind of limited as to what I can do. I would love to be able to stream people. Would love to be able to do this more and to promote the convoy and what's happening with the convoy. But it's kind of because of people that are doing negative restreams that I'm kind of in this state or this position where I can only do what I can do, and I don't want to do something that's going to get me in trouble. And I know pretty well that if I restream somebody they're probably not going to give me a copyright strike. That will probably happen to those bad apples out there. But still, you have to respect people's wishes, and if they put something saying, I don't want you to restream me unless I give you permission in writing, well, I'd better respect their wishes and make sure that we have something in writing. Now, here we go again, because I'm streaming Ripta right now, and I don't have written permission from him, but on the other hand, he did give me verbal today. So at least we're good there. So yeah, and we need to kind of pass the word around. But if people put on their streams that you need permission in writing, well, verbal doesn't cut it. And I know in the world of professionalism and commerce that if things go to court, verbal, you can make verbal agreements. There's no doubt about that, but something that is verbal doesn't really cut it as well as something that is in writing, put it that way. So we'd like to see something in writing, and that would pretty well do it. But I think in lieu of that, until we get more streamers on board and are able to restream more, that I might just be coming on more in the evening and doing an evening show where we're going to do the geocaching and stuff like that. Or not geocaching, but geoguessing, where we guess where countries are in the world based on their references, that game type thing. Yeah, you need to get written permission to protect yourself, correct? Absolutely. Especially if somebody comes up and puts on their stream a disclaimer that is, it's in black and white. You cannot do something unless you get written permission. So that's where we're at. Now, I don't know, I can't speak for Fry TV Now or the other people, but I know that Fry is, he's even been saying that he will not restream somebody unless one of their mods is in his actual room. And if there's no mod in his room, he's not going to restream that person. So I'm not sure where that came from, but he has even gone one step further to request that before he does a restream on a particular person, to get a mod in their room. So Yeah, well, I think as long as we get an email, from that particular person, that will cut it in a court of law. Emails are now good enough. So, as long as it comes from that entity, from that person. Because I know we get that all the time here, or I've seen it coming from courts, where they will, let's say, cancel a court case or something. They'll just email it to you now. They've gone to that. So I think the law is kind of embracing emails now, whereas in the past they didn't so much. Woohoo! 24 people in the room watching. Okay, so again, I don't have a lot to say here today, other than we're trying to get streamers on board to allow us to restream. And right now, the only one on board is Ripta33, and there he is. He's our man of the day here today. Live from the Shed is live with Raging Dissident. Annie D, give us some permission to restream the Shed. And we will restream the Shed. However, check him out. Annie D. Annie D, I'm going to give you a wrench so that you're now a moderator, so that you can post that link in our channel here, okay? Annie D, if you've got that link to Shed, post it, because you now have the ability to post in the room here. Get a fax that is written in print. Yeah, well, the problem is that these guys are mobile. They're all over the place. It's hard to even get to a fax or anything like that. Almost anyone can email just from their phone. So as long as we can just get that, that'll be good. Not watching Ripta, just checking on you. Yeah, okay, Deco. Hey, Deco, I saw you in one of the other rooms there today. So I know you're making the rounds all over the place. Yeah, we're basically just in here doing our thing. One of the other guys that actually verbally told us that we can restream him is Jersey J. So we know if we see him on there that we can restream Jersey J. I'm not sure where he is today or what he's up to. I'm just looking to see, but I don't see that he's live there right now. Oh no! I like my thing on supportfreedom.net. It shows that I'm live over there on YouTube, and it shows a picture of my bird feeder. That's funny. Somehow he captured a shot when I was showing my bird feeder out there. That's funny. But right now, live, you've got Live from the Shed, Oreo Express, the BC Preacher, Grey Wolf, Ripta33, Convoy Santa. Oh, and X-Ray is up there now, too, I see. And Mechanic Eric. So there's a lot of people that are live in there doing their thing. And we're kind of doing our thing here, but it's more or less by ourselves here. And with Ripta33 talking to you and kind of just letting you know what's happening. One of the things, and I'll go over this again, is that in my life here is that I have a trailer at a lake, and the guy that's running it ripped out a whole bunch of trees right where my little lake lot was there. It's a rental lot. So it looked like hell warmed over, a giant construction site, whatever. So I decided to pull my trailer, which kind of sits year round on that lot, pull that little trailer back to my house here. And I'm going at 5 o'clock today to look at another location at a different lake. So maybe I'll be able to put that little trailer at a different lake, so I'll have somewhere to go this summer a little bit. So that's kind of where my life has kind of changed a little bit, so that I don't have as much time. It took me almost like 3 days to get everything all disassembled and put away and whatever, because I had like a gazebo deck and trailer, like a bunch of stuff out there. So it took about three days to pack everything up, whatever. So I couldn't be in here streaming at the same time. But yeah, we're doing what we can. He's in Tennessee today, Tommy. Jay will be live at 5. Ah, okay, gotcha. I don't know if I'll be around here at that time, because today I just want to do a short broadcast just to kind of give everyone an update as to what's happening, because people were saying, where are you? What's happening? What's going on? We missed you. That it's just kind of being a bit of a, I'm just gone, right? I just kind of left, and I did tell people where I was, whatever, but obviously people don't talk to each other, so some people knew, some people didn't know. So basically, that's it, yeah. Yeah, the government of Canada has new powers for internet streaming, no doubt about it. I know the government is always trying to clamp down on you, do stuff that is going to make it more difficult for whatever you're up to. So there you go. Deco says I follow all of them to get different views of the convoy and relay info to all the four-wheelers. Yeah, cool. The other thing is, if you get on Zello, there are people that are talking on Zello there too. That give you information as to where they are and stuff like that when they're actually mobile doing their things. Deco says TV, laptop, and phone following the streams all day while they're moving it. Yeah, Lion Morris says, hi, Tommy. Hey, Lion, FJT. Yeah. Let's go Trudeau. Let's go Biden. Yeah. Or Brandon. Yeah, never gets old. Yeah, but I'm back on here. I haven't done a real stream in a long time, but I'm just kind of giving updates here to everyone that's listening. Just saying that we are live. We're trying to get permissions from the streamers. The streamers are putting disclaimers out on their Nightbot chats saying that they're not allowing people to do restreams unless we have written permission. So right now we're in the process of getting written permission here from the streamers. And we do have verbal permission from Rip the 33 Gaming, who we're streaming right now. That's who you see with us here. And we're just kind of chilling a little bit. Again, it's a beautiful day where I live. This is the view outside. Slightly windy. Oh, wind has picked up a little bit. But as you can see, a puffy cloud, sunny day. Nice day for everyone out there. And Rip has got a beautiful hotel room. Nice place he's going to be staying at there tonight. So he's a happy camper. You're mad, Jane? What happened there? You were pinged off today with Safe Space Cafe. Oh, what happened there at the Safe Space Cafe? It wasn't safe enough? I know. I went into a cafe once. We were at this rally downtown, and I was wearing a kind of a vest, and I had a PA horn, whatever, and a bunch of stuff and a camera. And I went in this little cafe in downtown, and I did this live feed, but the feed was out of their window. It wasn't even in the cafe because the rally was happening outside the cafe. And they start yelling at me saying, oh, what are you doing live streaming in here? We don't want you in here, blah, 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 because there were all a bunch of left-wingers running the restaurant, eh? So, yeah, if you say Safe Space Cafe, I would be leery about who's running the place. Just saying. I'm a Zello moderator. That's how I know how I keep the four-wheelers safe. Ah, okay. Hey, yeah, sounds good there, Deco. I wonder if you're in that, the rooms that I manage or that I run over there on Zello, when I'm not in there right now, is People's Convoy, just 2 words, People's Convoy, that one. That's where you can kind of find me if I have Zello. In fact, I have Zello turned on here right now. See if you're in there, Deco, on Zello. DC, maybe you're in that DC four-wheelers, maybe? See whereabouts you are, maybe get you in here in the chat. If I can, hey, Deco, just type in the room that you're in or the Zello channel that you're in right now, and I'll talk to you in that channel. We'll bring you up on the air here. See what you know. Give others some inside info here about what you know here at the moment. 105th and Jasper Trash, yeah, exactly. You remember that? I have picked photos of that too, of you outside that little cafe, as I remember we took pictures that day. But we can give a shot on Zello here and see whether or not we can hear you in there. And DC Convoy, don't have time for the others doing that. Okay, DC Convoy. Oh, DC Convoy. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me see if I have that one. I've got Convoy to DC, DC Convoy 22. Just DC Convoy I don't have. Okay, I'm going to look for that DC Convoy. Okay. Just Stand by. So hard to find stuff on Zello. And I remember looking for DC Convoy before. Had a channel by name. DC Convoy, 0 out of 67 connected. Okay, there's 0 people in there right now. I'm gonna add that. Oh, 10 people connected. Okay, we're gonna go in there right now and see whether or not we can hear you, okay? Yeah, but a Deco, you on the channel. Come on, Deco. See if he's in here. Love the lost video, says Tommy Temper. Welcome back. Thank you there, Love the lost video. Nice to see you in here and everybody else in there. Other people that are lurking in the background there, nice to see you in there. Not sure who you are. I know there's people in here that don't say anything. But thank you for popping in here to see us, to see what's going on. We don't have a super great show for you here today. But I'm in that room there right now called DC Convoy. So give a shout out if you can on that room, and we'll bring you up live on the stream here, and we will go from there. Jenner. Yeah. Hey, don't worry there, Lion. That's only 0.5%, less than 0.5% of the population. So, there you go. Oh, look at it, freezing in the elevator. That always happens, when you go in an elevator, your signal loss happens. I watched the Canadian debate of the Conservative leaders there, yeah. And I liked it how they were all hammering Oliver. And the reason for it is because they all know that he's going to be the next leader. So he was the guy they hammered the most, which I loved it. But they didn't have anything good to hammer him. You know, if the guy says, you know what, if you want to invest in crypto, go ahead and invest in crypto. And they're going, oh, as a leader of the country, you shouldn't say things like that. Yeah. Give me a break. Give me a break. Convoy is doing great. Look at that weather. They have clear weather, nice sunny day, nice weather on that route that they're taking. Because if you remember, when they went south, to California, they took a southern route. And when they're going back to DC, they're taking the northern route. So it was a little bit colder there earlier, but now she's warming up nice. Looking good. I'm raising my hand. I missed myself. I miss sitting here and doing this. I will say that streaming is addictive, or restreaming is addictive. You know, I'll tell you one other thing is that sitting here day after day after day in a chair, and this is like the chair that I'm sitting in has 2 arms on it. You know, it's like a roller type office chair. But you know, these arms on this chair are a little bit high, you know, and putting your arms on these armrests all day sitting here, you know, and although it does swivel around a little bit and it moves a little bit and whatever, but just putting your arms on this chair, after a while your arms, you know, right here start, you know, getting a little bit numb because you're pushing on them, whatever. So you have to move your arms and relocate, do things like that. Friday the 13th. Oh no, tomorrow's Friday the 13th. You gotta be kidding me. Friday the 13th. Oh my gosh. But it's not a full moon, it's only a half moon tomorrow. So, could be worse, I guess. Could be worse. Hugs, Birdie. Hugs back to you. Nice to see you in the room there. Let's go over the room here and see who all is in here. Kimberly Sweet, in and out. Sean American Patriot, what happened? Both you and Fry are gone. So there, I hope you know the story there. So basically the streamers have asked not to be restreamed unless they have given written permission. So we're attempting to get written permission from streamers, basically an email back that says, give you permission. So verbal is not really cutting it here for everyone except Ripta. We've got Ripta 33. I was actually in his room there today. He gave me verbal permission to restream, so we're doing a restream on them right now. They are at a hotel. They're just basically moving some of their things from vehicle back in. But anyways, we've got Kimberly Sweet in here, Sean American, Leonard Taylor, Jim Palazzolo, M is in here, Witten. Woo, MC is in here. Hey there, MC. Nice to see you as well. You say you're awesome. Hank, Patriot Mechanic, was one of the them that didn't want Fry to be streaming to him. Oh, Patriot Mechanic. Okay. That's interesting to know that, because maybe that would be interesting to know why Patriot Mechanic doesn't want Fry to be restreaming him. They want media attention, but only if it's glowing. Correct, Floyd? That's true. You know, from their point of view, they're going to want that. Yeah, I wonder what happened there between Patriot and Fry there, that he doesn't want him to be restreaming. Okay, so, but if that's the case, that's good to know for me, because I don't know Patriot that much. I haven't really restreamed him that much. I don't know anything about him, so, and I'm not sure why he didn't want Fry to be restreaming him, but of course that's just secondary information, but we'll kind of keep that in our back of our pocket here, and kind of watch carefully and not be restreaming unless I absolutely get written permission. They want media attention, that's right. Jersey J would give you permission also. He mentioned you yesterday. Correct. I actually listened to Jersey J giving me verbal permission. So yeah, Jersey J, I'm okay on him. Donald Hill, Tommy, you're on. Yeah, you got that there, Donald. Nice to have you popping in here. Nice to see you in here. Yeah, so you've got my email there, Kimberly. So yeah, if you can, maybe that's the best way to do it. I'll leave it in your hands there, Kimberly. I haven't emailed anybody yet to ask for permission. So that's where we're at here right now, Kimberly, just to let you know. Annie D, woohoo! Hey, nice to see you there, Annie. Nice to see you. We're back in here. We're back in here. We're kind of trying to give it a second shot here. Viet veteran, good grief. The man talking is on top of the curtains in that hotel room. Yeah, back when, now I'm on the brick wall here. Just another brick in the wall. Just another brick in. Oh, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. No, my singing isn't good enough to get a copyright strike. Tommy, when Jersey goes at 5. I'm just in here for a short stream today. I have to go out and look at another spot at a different lake where I'm gonna potentially put my little trailer out there. So when my kids get home from school here today, we're gonna hop in the car and go drive about 50 kilometers to a little lake and check out a spot. We got a phone call from the managers of the lake out there, and they said they've got a spot that's coming available. So this is going to be exciting. Exciting, because this way, when I put the trailer out there, it's going to be, okay, the trailer's out there, that's where it is, this year. I'm not going to have to fool around, because it is absolutely ridiculous trying to get a little camp spot on a weekend, because there are so many people with nothing to do, and everyone has a trailer, and everyone goes out on the weekend trailering, right? So it's getting to be a massive problem that you can't even go to a campground anymore because they're all booked up, like, I mean, months in advance. So if you, like, on a middle of the week, you go, let's go camping on the weekend, forget it. You can't go camping on the weekend. It doesn't happen. And I don't know, you could maybe go on some government land or something like that, but it's a long drive from where I am here. So anyways, that's kind of where we're at here. So we got Deco in there, Kimberly again, Leonard Taylor, Jim is in here, Jane Price, Monty, 1964, People's Convoy will be showing 2,000 mules on the side of a trailer tonight. Yeah, let's talk about that 2,000 mules. I just watched the trailer of it, and the 2,000 Mules is about um, things that happened in the last election with regards to having the so-called mules being people that stuffed envelopes into mailboxes, and they drove to one mailbox, then they drove to another mailbox, and then to another mailbox, and they actually drove to different states, and they stuffed ballots in different mailboxes all over the place. So yeah, it's and we all knew that that happened. We don't, we showed that that happened there right when the election was happening. But I don't know. I'm in Canada. I'm watching what's happening, and it seems like there was something shady that happened. But unfortunately, you've got a government that is in power that doesn't want to investigate how it got into power. So how you can have anything happen, it's like once somebody gets into power, it's almost like they're invincible from being investigated for anything, right? Doesn't that seem what it's like? And that doesn't matter what country you're in. That could be in the US or whatever, Canada or any country. It's that they're invincible once they're in power. You can't get them out. And if they do something wrong, all you can do is what they tried to do with Trump there, which is, oh yeah, let's try and do this, and of course it failed anyways. So there you go. Da, 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 da. These things happen. Okay, let's get back to the chat. I'm way back in the chat here. Let's go, Pierre Poliver. Exactly, in Canada. I'm a Zello moderator, says Deco. Hey, Deco, where are you on Zello? I'm still waiting for you on that channel. I haven't heard you say anything. What's the temperature here? 18 Celsius? What? No way. Not 18. Bill C-69 is being revoked by the courts. Good. Excellent. Excellent. C-69? Revoked? The one that deals with pipelines and stuff? Good on that one there, Jane. I wasn't paying attention if that happened. That's a Canadian bill to prevent pipelines. I think it was a pipeline bill. Make it impossible to build a new pipeline. Just DC Convoy. Don't have time for the others doing that. Oh yeah, it's on the Zello. Live feeds for question period of the federal government, and the chat line is now censored. That I would believe. I wasn't gonna put the 22 on to avoid the trolls. Yeah, exactly. And love the lost video again, says Tommy Temper. Welcome back. You betcha. We're back here for a shorty. Shorty but goody. Decomaniac got a phone call. Okay, we'll get on Zello there when you're after that. Actually, I'll give you a call again here on Zello now that we're on here. Oops. DC Convoy, we're listening. Let's see if there's anybody on here that says anything. Oh, and here's one for everyone in the room. We're loving you. There's one place that you can feel love. That's in the Tommy Temper room. We're all together. I won't yell at you. I won't even yell at a troll. In fact, I won't even talk about trolls. Did I just talk about trolls? Okay, shouldn't have done that. Jane Price. Then now I've been punked off. Yeah, I know. I hate getting punked off. Yeah, go ahead. You're live on the Tommy Temper Show. See who's on Zello here. Somebody said, hi, Tommy, on Zello. Oh, hang on. Maybe they're not on DC Convoy. Hang on. I have to go on recents because I got about 22. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're on DC Convoy. Okay, copy. You got Tommy Temper. You're live on the Tommy Temper Show for a quick one. Go ahead. Let's see if she's on here.
Hello, Tommy.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, we're on the talk channel, so we don't want to talk too much, but just give us a quick update. Go ahead.
Oh, they're staging in St. Peterson, I forgot, Illinois tonight, and they'll be going to their next stop tomorrow for a rally in the afternoon.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Excellent. Are you knowing of how everything is going with the convoy, though? Is everybody happy? Everything going good and on course?
Oh, everything's going really good. X-Ray is coming back from Colorado with a bunch of people. They doubled in size overnight. They're doing really well.
Okay, really good. Thanks a lot for that update. We won't hold the channel here. We're live here today. We're just trying to pick up streamers and get some requests. The reason that Tommy Temper has not been streaming for a bit is that we're trying to get written permission from the streamers to do restreaming, but we're doing that right now. Thanks a lot. We won't tie up the channel, and have a good day. And keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down. Okay, so that's the take from the Zello channel called DC Convoy 22.
Good job.
And that channel is actually a pretty good channel because I hear conversation going on between the people in the convoy on that channel. So that's a good one to monitor, DC Convoy 22. But it's not a good channel to talk on. They don't like people talking on that channel because they do use it for convoy type chatter. You know, people are actually in the convoy. That's what they're using that for. I'm just trying to figure out why my audio has gone from my feed here. I know I had audio earlier. Oh my. Oh boy. Just let me, I'll put in a little bit of music here until I can get, I just have to, it's an audio cable thing here that I have to do a reset on. So we'll just chill, relax, take it easy. Grab yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, put your feet in the air, and enjoy the day. Okay, where's my audio from my feed? Can't find it. I'm telling you, when you're away from this thing for even a few days, and when things go wrong, it's hard to figure out what to do. Computers. Actually, computers control us. We don't control them. Okay, open sound settings. Open advanced sound settings. Find your audio. Why did it? Oh no. Oh, I know why. Okay. Woo. Okay, where's my audio?
I feel you.
Okay, is that it?
Gage said you did pretty good. That was a clean ass show.
Oh man, I can't believe it. I was running the stream this long and I didn't have any stream audio. But that's okay because I had a lot to say, so
Yeah,
it would be
Joanne.
different if I wasn't talking, you know. And I had some music and stuff playing there for a bit, so
Feel like
could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Justice for all, Darlene Harris. God loves me, so I don't know what you are saying. Oh, I rebuke Satan. Yeah.
Like, dang.
I'm not going to get into the conversation you're having amongst yourselves there, but hey, cool. Kimberly, Tommy Temper, I was able to get a few emails to a few streamers and sent them your email. Thank you very much, Kimberly. Appreciate that. I will keep track of what emails I get back, log them, and I'll keep in touch with you, Kimberly, on what's happening with that. So by tomorrow, I will have some kind of a number. I don't know who we're talking about, who's on the plus and who we haven't heard from, I guess is what we'll say. What happened there, Justice for All? I went to that other show when I was wrongly bounced off Fry. I loved Fry, by the way. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got
You know, what it is it's not Fry that bounces people, it's the mods. And you've got overzealous mods, and then they bounce people that don't need to be bounced. And then what Fry does is that once in a while, he just unbounces everybody. You know, he goes, okay, everyone that got blocked is now going to get unblocked, right? And that happens. Like, he does that every couple of weeks or so. So that people that did get blocked unnecessarily will go back in there again. Yeah, well, Fry's not up there today. I think he's doing yard work or something like that, but he wasn't on there yesterday either. I know that. So, yeah, he's kind of doing some stuff. And I'm not sure if his not streaming has anything to do with requests by streamers. I'm not sure about that at all. I know nothing about that. So it's just hearsay at the moment, but we'll find out, I guess. Maybe tomorrow. The next time that Fry goes live, we'll find out what's happening with him. Hi, Jay said that you can restream him, but he can't drop in right now because he's live. Yes. Oh, Jersey Jay. Okay. Let's bring Jersey Jay. Yes, he absolutely said that. And let me find Jersey Jay and we'll bring him up here. Oh, where is he? He's not on the board. Let me find Jersey. He might or might not be live. I'll find out.
Oh, let's see where I want to get back into today.
Jersey J.
Man,
No,
I don't know what that noise is.
I don't see Jersey J as being live right now.
I know.
There's a tick.
Let me refresh my
something making some kind of noise.
My list. But on the other hand, I do know that this system that they use for showing who's live and not on. Oh, yeah, there he is. I see him now. Sorry. Took a refresh there. We got Jersey on here. Okay, let's bring him up here.
That is awesome.
In order to get Jersey up, I got 2 more steps to take here. Copy and paste thing. And we'll have him up. There we go. We found him.
LGO said, did Golden survive the night? He seemed pretty drunk.
Oh, yeah, he was, yeah, Golden Renaissance was a little turnt last. I forgot.
Oh, gosh. Val was taking care of him.
I've never seen Doug that turn. I forgot. He was cracking me up all night, dude. All night. He painted the red part on my rainbow back there.
Okay, we have Jersey J up there.
I gotta.
Boy, it'd be good if we could get one more person up there. Well, Jersey, we can.
Honestly, guys, we just gotta get her home.
Just that I don't like it, the way I have my stream set up here. Just that those kind of 16:9 windows don't like
the ticking we're hearing is something to do with the
half and half, which is what I'm showing right now.
Does it need like recharged or something?
Like a half and half video here.
Right there.
It's like I can make it like that, or I can make it like this. but then that chops off their heads when I do that. It's okay for the lower video,
cabin filter. It's something down in there.
but not really great for
I
that.
mean, it's
But
still
then
blowing
again,
cold air somewhere.
maybe the chopping off their heads is the way the video is set there. But anyways, you got Jersey J on the top and Rip the 33 Gaming on the bottom there. Let's flip it over to audio from Jersey J's video. See what he's doing there. Thank you very much for popping in here today. Yeah, we have more people in the room there, so I'll give... oh, actually, that's not my stream. I'm looking at somebody else's screen there. But we have 32 people in the room here now. Again, I'll give you a little bit of an update here again. This is Tommy Temper. We're a restreamer. The reason that we haven't been restreaming here lately is I had a thing going here where I had to move a trailer from one lake, and I brought it back into the city, looking for another place to set it out on somewhere out for the summer. So I had some personal stuff to look after. But then when I came back and looked at to do restreaming again, everyone had disclaimers stating that they didn't want to be restreamed unless they gave written permission. So that's what I'm trying to get, is trying to get some permission from the other restreamers. Now I have Kimberly.
Yes, Lawrence, we haven't forgotten.
Was it
trust
Kimberly
me.
now? Let me see. Better do
I'm
make
just gonna
sure.
take a
Well,
bite of my
okay, let's put it this way.
sandwich.
What we have is we're getting permissions from the streamers via email at the moment, is where we're looking at. So, for the moment, we're only really restreaming 2 people, and we're trying to get permissions from other people to do restreaming, so that's why we've only got a couple of people on the wall here at the
We're
moment.
not really.
And we're doing our own thing here, chatting.
A movement. We still have to. We're still talking to the American Freedom Convoy. We're still going to go to Hagerstown.